Welcome back, students. Let us start part 2. In this part I am going to discuss supply schedule and supply curve. What is supply schedule and supply curve? Supply refers to the various quantities of a commodity which a producer will offer for sale at a particular time at various corresponding prices. Supply of a commodity depends upon number of factors like prices of related goods, cost of production, state of technology, etc. But price is the most important factor. So, price supply relationship is used to derive the law of supply. There is a direct functional relationship between quantity supplied of a commodity and its price. So supply curve slopes upwards. We will see in the diagram. Supply schedule and supply curve. As per the law of supply, if we assume that all factors other than price remain constant, we can derive a price-supply relationship in a functional form. A supply function for price can be expressed as QSX is equal to function of PX, where QSX is quantity supplied of commodity X, PX is the price per unit of commodity X, and F denotes the functional relationship. Now look at the table. In this table we made two columns. First column is of price, second column is of quantity supplied. From the table it is clear that there is a direct relationship between price and supply. Price rises from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 and 4 to 5. Supply also rises from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. So as price rises, supply also rises, and as price falls, supply also falls. So higher the price, higher is the supply. Lower the price, lower is the supply. Now look at the diagram. In this diagram, along with the x-axis, we measured quantity supplied, and along with y-axis we measured price. Now according to the table we get the point when price is 2, supply is 20, price is 5, supply is so. According to the table we get the points, and by joining these points we get SS curve. SS is the supply curve which slopes upwards. It shows the direct relationship between price and supply. That is, higher the price, higher is the supply, lower the price, lower is the supply. Direct relation. Now, next concept, individual and market supply curve. In the example, the supply curve is an individual firm's supply curve. If we sum up the supply of all producers of the product in the market, we get the market supply curve. Now let us see the changes in supply movement along the supply curve. Same way how we discuss in extension of demand and supply, extension of demand and contraction of demand, same way. First, movement along the supply curve. When the price of a product changes with no change in other determinants of supply, it can be shown by the movement on the same supply curve. Other things remaining constant, if price falls, producer will supply less, that is called as contraction of supply, and if price rises, more will be supplied, that is called as extension of supply. Now shifts in the supply curve. The supply curve will shift to the left or to the right when there is a change in non-price determinants of supply. For example, if material costs rises, producer will have to cut down on production. So at the same price, less will be supplied and supply curve will shift to the left. So supply will decrease. On the other hand, if there is a fall in material cost, producers will be able to supply more at the same price. This will make the supply curve move to the right, or there will be an increase in supply. In the same way, other non-price factors can cause shifts in the supply curve. This is what you have to understand about extension and contraction and increase and decrease in supply. Okay? Thank you very much.